Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well and I hope that you have a wonderful day. I am here to do an intuitive card reading, little quick messaging that I was doing for my friend and thought that it might be helpful for you as well in terms of navigating life, weathering storms, and interacting with other people, because it's getting tricky out there. It's very stormy, people are exploding, and my friend is at her wit's end. So these are the cards that came up. We have boundaries. Put a ring around yourself and your energies. Like, that's the thing. So often in life, we are told to basically just be okay with anything and tolerate and be like, that makes you a good person. You know, you're being kind and loving and caring by letting people basically walk all over you. And it's like, no, you have every right, and it is very important and healthy to have those boundaries, those strong, healthy, reasonable boundaries. If something feels off to you, if it's too draining on your energy, if it's going to disrupt your peace and like it's not something you're required to do, you don't need to do it. If, like, for instance, I end up walking away when people start screaming at me. Not because I hate the other person, not because I don't care about them, but just because I care about myself. And I'm not going to put up with that. Like, I don't deserve to be yelled at and belittled and screamed at and, like, all that. I don't want any part of that energy. I'm going to protect and prioritize my peace of mind and well-being. So that's what the universe is wanting you to do, is to have those strong, healthy boundaries, to enforce them, to not let people walk all over you and treat you like a doormat and treat you any which way and be like, no, it's fine. And like gaslight you and belittle you and invalidate you. Be like, no, this is fine. Like, why are you being so dramatic? Why are you being so problematic? It's fine. It's like, just because other people enable your bad behavior doesn't mean it's okay to treat people that way. Just is what it is. So don't be upset with yourself if you have boundaries. Don't guilt yourself. Don't, berate yourself and criticize yourself. Like, why am I not a good person? Why can't it? It's like, no, don't put up with the nonsense. Do not put up with the nonsense, because it drains you. And that's another thing. The universe wants you to replenish your energy. Fill up your own cup. The sun will rise and we will try again. That's the thing. If you are so drained and you have nothing left to give and your cup has run dry and you're just on fumes, it's okay to step back. It's okay to breathe, to rest, to relax, to rejuvenate your batteries. You don't have to keep running yourself ragged to the point of burnout and put yourself on the back burner. You matter. You matter so, so very much. You deserve to be treated well. You deserve to be taken care of. You deserve to treat yourself with kindness, respect, and love. And so that means you take care of yourself. You prioritize your peace of mind and well-being. You do things that fill up your cup and bring joy into your life and allow you to feel whole. You don't just keep letting other people drain you. You don't, give and give and give and receive nothing in return. You replenish yourself, you fill up your own cup, you make yourself a priority. That doesn't mean other people don't matter at all, that you should, take advantage of them or anything like that, but don't put yourself last. You are just as worthy and deserving as everybody else, so treat yourself that way. Yes, be kind to other people. Yes, you can give to other people, but make sure you give to yourself, because when you fill up your own cup, you're able to replenish yourself. You're able to give more fully and be at your best. You have your best results when you are coming from a rested and recharged place. So make sure that you replenish. And if today feels like a bust, know that tomorrow's a new day. You can try again. It's not the end of your story. You can always pick yourself back up and go for it again. So be kinder to yourself. We also have take charge. Don't wait for the stars to align. Reach up and arrange them the way you want. That's the thing. Yes, it's important to go with the flow, to trust, to work with the universe and not force things because a lot of times we come from like our limited perspective and like human existence and ego, and we can try to force things that just aren't in alignment with what we truly want and need, and the universe will be like, no, 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 no. But the flip side of that is that people, when they're wanting to, trust the process and to allow the universe to work its magic, they will end up just sitting there and growing stagnant and refusing to move, refusing to breathe until someone or something gives them that go ahead. And yeah, you can wait until you have that aligned, inspired action, that intuitive nudging, but you shouldn't be so afraid, insecure, paranoid, worried, like whatever you want to label it as, to the point where you don't move at all. Yes, rest if you need it. Yes, take some time to reflect. Yes, you can take a break, but don't just keep yourself idle, to rest on your, laurels and to like not move forward. Even if you don't have all the answers, even if you're still trying to figure it out and you're still learning and growing and improving, because we all are, we're all works in progress and the masterpiece at the same time. But even if you don't have all the answers, it's okay to try. It's okay. It's okay if it won't be perfect. It's okay if you might make some mistakes or you might stumble up a little bit. It's okay. Start working on making life the way you want. Speak your dreams into existence. Start putting in the effort to make things happen. Plant those seeds. Water them. Tend to the garden so that you can reap the bountiful harvest. That's the thing, like, we don't want to be so like hands off that we don't even get to, like, we're not truly living life. Yes, the universe is co-creating with us, so yes, the universe knows more, it has more power, all these things, but you are also the author of your story and the captain of your ship, so take charge. You need to be able to act as well. Yes, listen for insight and messages and signs. Keep your eyes open, keep an open mind and open heart, but also act. North Star, hold your ground and shine bright and unwavering. That's the thing. Like, a lot of times, because other people will start to, judge or question and doubt our path, what we want in life, our wants, our needs, whatever it is, we'll start to dim our light, we'll start to play small, we'll start to hold back, we'll start to appease other people. And sure, it can be nice to have approval and validation from other people, from the external world, but it's more important for the intrinsic approval, the intrinsic validation, to know who you are and shine your true colors brightly and brilliantly, because you have the internal guidance inside of you. Like, you have what you need. You may not have all the answers, but you'll be able to figure out if you stay true to yourself, if you listen to your heart and soul. So don't let the external dictate your internal. Don't let it shake you up and question you and confuse you and mislead you, because if it resonates, if it feels right to you, go for it. Even if it may take time, even if you don't have all the answers, even if you're still figuring it out, it wouldn't be inside of you if it was wrong. Like, if you truly and genuinely feel something deeply in your heart and soul, if it feels like you're calling, if you just keep getting pulled and nudged and tugged towards something, there's a reason for that. Explore it. Listen to your North Star. It doesn't have to be the North Star of everyone. Morning Star, keep shining even when others have quit. That's the thing. So many people quit. So many people give up. So many people decide to throw in the towel because it wasn't what they expected. They thought, they'd get instantaneous results, because in today's society, there's so much instant gratification that if you have to put in more time and effort and energy and, dedication and show up day after day, they don't want to do it. So they take the easy route. Even if they're miserable, even if they hate the easy route, Even if they feel so unsatisfied and like their life doesn't have meaning, they'll do it because they're afraid, they have doubt, they're insecure, they don't trust. So keep shining, because you have this brilliant light inside of you leading the way. It's your North Star. It's your true calling. Let your true colors shine bright, because you can go the distance. Even when other people start to doubt or judge or criticize and like try to like talk you out of things, you don't need to listen to them. You can keep an open mind to see if there's any, constructive feedback in it, because the universe uses anything and everything to your benefit. But don't let them sway you if you feel truly and genuinely in your heart and soul that something's meant for you. Because it may take some time for it to come about. It may take time for, the seeds you planted to grow strong and produce fruit so you can reap what you've sown, but you don't want to quit. Because the only way to fail is to quit. It's to throw in the towel. It may take time, but in the end you can succeed, you can have victory, you can be prosperous and successful and all that if you keep putting in the effort, if you refuse to give up. Sometimes you may need to readjust your plans. You may need to, postpone things and like go with the flow, in the sense of listening to the universe, and it's like, okay, may need to take a detour, may need to change plans, may need to, revise, may need to, tweak things, but don't quit. Keep going. See how far you can go, because you'll never know unless you give yourself a chance. You'll never know how far you can grow, how tall you can get, how far you can reach if you cut yourself down, if you cut yourself short. Go for it. But yeah, like, you really need to take care of yourself. You really need to have those boundaries, and you really need to dedicate to yourself so you can go the distance. Give it your all, because you're here for a reason. You matter, and you don't need to be a copy of anybody else. Take charge of your life. Don't listen to the nonsense and the naysayers and all of that. You don't need to listen to that. Believe what you feel truly in your heart and soul. Listen to the universe. Trust the universe. It has your back. I'm wishing you all a wonderful rest of your day. Please take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.